Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blue Clouds Media Sports. Come on, people. Welcome again. It is December 31st, the 31st of December 2022. We're getting close. Final days of the year 2022, and then we'll be heading to a brand new year, which will be how do you call it? December. The January 2023 is coming up soon. I don't know what's going on right now. Do I look frozen? If someone is watching me, do I look frozen? I don't know. It's moving over here, but on this camera, it looks like it is frozen for a minute. Let me check what is going on here. This is driving me nuts at this moment. But yeah, like I said, if you can still hear me whilst I sort things out, yes, we're looking at the new coming year, which is going to be December 2023, and we have lots of news to digest, lots of news to talk about at this moment. So whilst I'm trying to figure things out here, I hope that you guys will bear with me at this moment. It's still looking the same. I don't know what is going on with StreamYard. They did the same thing to me the other day. And then today, I'm going through the same thing again. Come on, StreamYard, get it going for me. Absolutely, I am back here, guys. I still left a little bit of sweat on my face. It's like, man, I can't prepare for these and then have technical problems again with StreamYard. But anyway, let's go to the content of the table of content, which is going to be contract proposal for N'Golo Kante. If you're just joining us, we have contract proposal for N'Golo Kante, more midfielder signing for Chelsea on card, contract proposal for Jorginho also, Milankovic Savic link with us now. Also, no, I think I'm reading the wrong content of, because this is what I did yesterday, and then oh geez, hope let me see if I can get that here real right now. I hate because I got this thing all set up. Okay. Yeah, I think I got it here right now. So sorry for that. Sorry for that inconvenience here. So here we go at the moment. Yeah, my table of content today: Ronaldo to Al-Nassr. We're gonna look into the movement, the transfer deal for Ronaldo, the idea behind it, and why he chose to sign for the Saudi club. Chelsea backup for Enzo Fernandez. We will look into the backup for Enzo Fernandez as well. We know there's rumors, there is highly possibility that Enzo will be joining Chelsea in this January transfer. But then there are other players also that Todd Bowley, Christopher Vivell are working out to support Enzo Fernandez, young chap, best young player of the just ended World Cup. And also Chelsea plans for midfield overhaul. Just like I said, we'll be looking into that in that aspect. Also, Eric Ten Hag striker plan in January. Firmino's future at Liverpool, we're also going to talk about it. Firmino's future at January. Chelsea could hijack Hendrick deal. Also another thing that we will look into it. Hendrick, another great player that has been linked with top teams in Europe. Is it going to be strategy for Hendrick to get more money from wherever club that wants him? Is he a strategy? We will look into it. Jorginho and Napoli links. Jorginho and Napoli links. As we all know, Jorginho is coming from Napoli. So if there's a link for Jorginho, and Chelsea, Jorginho has a little problem. It's the physique, the strength to play in the Premier League, but adaptable. I know he has adapted to the style of the English football, but then it's just the eye to be able to give those killer passes is not what Chelsea fans can see from him. But will Jorginho move on as he's been linked to Napoli? We will look into that and see if there is a possibility for Jorginho. It's a possibility for Jorginho to join Napoli back again. Also, another one is Mendy and AC Milan link. Mendy and AC Milan link. There's always a high possibility that Edouard Mendy will be joining AC Milan. Yes, he will be joining in AC Milan. It's something that we're also going to be looking at. Why will Mendy join AC Milan? We will talk about it as he's been the second position in the pecking order. He's not really favored by Graham Potter. We'll come back and delve into it. And also Saliba and Arsenal contract. We will go into it. This my channel covers lots of sports and news around the English football. So if you're a fan of talking about everything around football, I'm your guy, and then you can stick to me. So like I said, welcome back to Blue Clouds Media Sports. My name is Niz Zion, your host for the day. Usually I'm being joined by my co-host, which is Stephen Orion, but it looks like they're very, very busy today. So I'll be the one to pilot you guys to your destination. So I hope you guys will bear with me and stick with me as we go through. And also, do not forget to send your comment in. Let me know what you think about what your thoughts are about the Mudryk and Chelsea link. Is it highly going to be possible for Chelsea Football Club to be able to get that guy? How many players do you think Chelsea can afford to bring into the football club? And how much do you think Chelsea is going to spend in this January transfer window? Remember, it is not the summer yet. Getting all kind of players in January, it is very, very difficult. It's not easy to get your first choice. And if you're going to get your first choice, remember, you will pay over the odds to get the first choice players, because most of the time it is in between mid-season. So when you're trying to get someone's player during the middle of the season, which everyone is trying to make it up to the top four and be able to play in Europe, then you jeopardize that team. You're trying to take a player away from that team to be able to make it to that top four slot. Position. So getting players in that time becomes very, very difficult, and you have to pay so much to be able to get any player on that magnitude. We got 5 of us watching here. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and also let me know what you make of these players that I've talked about. And we're gonna start with Cristiano Ronaldo first. It's been announced. It's all officially now. Cristiano Ronaldo has signed a new deal for Al-Nassr play. It's now Al-Nassr player. Al-Nassr will pay Cristiano Ronaldo 90 million per year. Arguably 90 million per year. That makes him the best paid player on planet Earth. As Ronaldo will be getting 90 million per year, the highest ever salary for any football player. Commercially, and then also sponsorship deals will bring the deal up to 200 million. So 90 million commercial, and then sponsorship and everything that gets involved will move it up to 200 million a year. Gee, that's a lot of money. Ronaldo becomes the highest paid footballer in the year. I don't know what you guys thoughts on that aspect. Is this money? Are they just squandering, throwing money away? or do you think? And I have some certain things that I want to get into it. Why Ronaldo choose that deal? Let me see what I have in the comment. I have as usual, most beautiful lady. I123 love you. She said good morning, my neighbor watching along as always. Hope you and your family have a blessed new year. Thank you very much. I123 love you. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you always spending time. And then who else? Kim So. Kim So has one more day, and then he'll be a mod on my platform. Kim So will be a mod on my platform very soon. And Kim So, let me know if you want to talk. If you want to talk, you have something you want to air out, I'll give you the chance. Let me know. Send me a comment. Send a comment in. I'll give you the chance to join me here because it looks like today I'm going to be alone giving you all the news. So if you think that you have the voice, you can talk, let me know and I'll send you the link and you will join us here and let's have a discussion here. So, yeah, this is the idea behind Cristiano Ronaldo signing that multi-million deal at the Arab club. Remember, Cristiano Ronaldo knows that his time in football is coming to an end. He knows it. But then he wants to keep one thing moving. And that thing is the brand CR7. He doesn't want to go down the pecking order for that brand name to get missing just like that. He wants to keep it active. He knows his days are numbered. Football is not relevant to him anymore, but then he has to make that money. Once he moved to the Arab world, he knows all that sponsorship, all that deals will be coming to him, and that makes his name relevant again. Just like yesterday, he signed that deal, his name is trending again. Anything Cristiano Ronaldo does, and anything he does, it becomes a record signing. Everybody talks about it, and that makes him his brand CR7 becomes relevant, trends all the time, and there's no way you can take that away from him. He's worked so hard over these days in Sporting Lisbon, move away to Sporting Lisbon. Alex Ferguson brought him to Manchester United. From United, he did very well. He played very well, and then moved away from there to Real Madrid. Went to Real Madrid, set so many records. From there to Juventus. Went to Juventus, he set record. Back to Manchester United. At that age, 36, 37, he still went ahead and held Manchester United 18 goals for the club. Being able to move on, he has the backstop. The conversation between him and Piers Morgan didn't go well with the club. He moved on to the Arab world. He's now making his name in the Arab world. Lots of great players that I know end the career in the Arab world. The great Abedi Pele, I know Cafu and some big Brazilian players end up in the Arab world. Arab world. So there's nothing wrong if if Cristiano Ronaldo end up signing a multi-million deal at the Arab world. There's nothing wrong. He can still continue. He can still continue, even play for 2 more years there and then move to MLS. We don't know where Messi will be going there, but there's no way. Mark it on this wall. Trust me, there's no way Messi's new deal can oversee what Cristiano Ronaldo is getting now. Messi can move away from PSG or maybe stay with PSG. Even when he re-signed with PSG, there's no way that deal that Ronaldo is making $200 million dollars a year. There's no way Messi can make more than that because Ciro himself have modified himself, the brand that he goes with. What is the brand of Lionel Messi? I don't know. But we know when you talk about the brand, you're talking about CR7, which everybody knows. So, like I said, let me read some of the comments from Kim So said, hello, big up to you, Kim So. 200 million, nobody will refuse that. Absolutely. Nobody will refuse 200 million. No one. And I don't think Messi can get 200 million if he doesn't go to the Arab world. If you go to MLS, no one in MLS will offer Messi 200 million a year. I'm telling the truth. No one will offer Messi 200 million a year unless he goes to the Arab world. There he can get it. So I told you the reason why Cristiano Ronaldo is doing what he's doing, trying to keep the brand CR7 alive. Big up to you, Bobby. Big up to you, brother. It's nice to see you here. Since Ronaldo is just picking up honeymoon pension fund. Absolutely. Just trying to keep himself alive among the young guys. So whenever he does anything, you wait and see the goal. When he scored a goal in the Arab world, it will become a new thing in the world, and he will still be trending. He will be trending. Twitter will pay so much attention to him because he knows what CR7 brings to Twitter, Instagram, and all those people. They will follow his brand, and he's always trying to keep the brand alive. That is the difference between Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. The brand. I haven't seen that brand from Messi yet, but then Cristiano Ronaldo is still lively. CR7 is a steep. It's the steep. CR7 is steep the goat. I'm not sure what Kim So is trying to say, but yes, CR7 is Steve the GOAT. Absolutely. CR7, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, he's also a GOAT. Absolutely. Football, you cannot write a history of football without talking about CR7. Still the GOAT. Absolutely. That's what Kim So is trying to say. Thank you, Kim. Herbert said into the top four. Absolutely. Manchester United, Marcus Rashford, goal alone put Manchester United into the top four, and they are looking very lively. It is, Rashford make the Wolves defense look so, excuse my language, idiotic. The way he see players falling down and being able to have that shot on goal, it makes Wolves defense very, 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 very stupid looking. But then Kim So said Messi has no brand. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Just like I said, that is the brand that keeps Cristiano Ronaldo alive. Messi should have gone into that model a little bit, but it looks like he doesn't fancy it, or people don't see that kind of livelihood from Messi. But see, Ronaldo model for Calvin Klein. He did lots of sponsorship deal for the sports brand like Adidas, Nike, and all that kind of thing. And that is what it makes him so much rich in the footballing sense. Kim So said PPL acting like Messi didn't leave Barca for money. Absolutely, absolutely, he did. He did, or he did because the money that Barcelona were willing to offer Messi was not enough for him. They could not pay Messi what Messi wanted, so Messi moved away from um, Barcelona to PSG, and PSG were able to afford his wages. Barcelona were going down; they have no money. It got to a point that they have to even rent the entire stadium for weddings and you know carnivals and other stuff to be able to cover some money for the football club. And we know what's going on at Barcelona. 5 wins in a row for United. Herbert, if you're free, you can join us here. Let me know if you have some time. You can join us. Let's dissect this news that I have here. Let me go back again and read the content that I have for you guys today. That's the first one. Is what we're talking about is Cristiano Ronaldo to Al-Nassr, which we're pretty much done with that. Chelsea backup for Enzo Fernandez is what we is next on the table to talk about. Chelsea plan for midfield overhaul. Ten Hag strikers plans in January. It's also next to come in. Firmino's future at Liverpool. Chelsea could hijack Hendrik deal, another player, very, very good player. People are looking at too. Yeah, I'll send you the link, Herbert. So yeah, like I said, if you want to be part of the discussion, just let me know, and then I'll send you the link. So Herbert, you should be able to receive the link within in a couple seconds. I posted it right there for you, so it should be there right now. So yeah, this is a deal that we're talking about, the unforgettable deal that makes Cristiano Ronaldo so rich, so rich, so rich. And that is what we were talking about, the Cristiano Ronaldo deal. The Cristiano Ronaldo deal, it's what we are talking about at this moment. So yeah, as Ben Jacob tweeted earlier on, he said more on Cristiano Ronaldo move to El Nassr. Ronaldo could earn close to 200 million per season with salary, incentives, and commercial deals included. The base football salary, including bonuses, is only around 40 percent of the total package. So yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo would never, you can never write the history of football without talking about Ronaldo. I have here Liverpool paid world fees. Liverpool paid world fees. Um, I'm not sure what Kim So is trying to get into, but you can explain a little bit more for me, Kim. Explain a little bit more, please, if you can. Um, what's next over here? Probably we're gonna move on to Chelsea backup for Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea backup for Enzo Fernandez is the one that we're talking about now. Chelsea have agreed to pay the release clause 120 million for Enzo Fernandez, and deal is in the final stage. However, it is reported that if they feel they have Alexis McAllister from Brighton as a contingent plan. So yeah, like I said, Chelsea are looking. I remember a couple days ago I made a stream where I brought in Moses Caicedo and then Alexis McAllister. Caicedo knows Graham Potter very well. So is McAllister. So excuse me. These players, I mean, Chelsea have so much interest in some Brighton players. So with these players that have already worked with Graham Potter, there's always a possibility. Chelsea have always already got Cucurella. So looking at those players too, Moses Caicedo and then also McAllister, there's a possibility that Chelsea can bring one of these players in here. Guys, please watch out for me. Watch out for me. It looks like someone is spamming here. I'm not sure what this person is saying, but there's spam over there. If it's not, then you guys, if you don't think it's a spam, you can leave him alone. The Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign, like I said, Enzo Fernandez, and then Marc Cucurella is another player that we're looking at too. Herbert, I've sent the link in there if you can find it. Chelsea plan for midfield overhaul. Chelsea plan for midfield overhaul. While Chelsea midfield overhaul expected. Reasons for overhaul is Kante and Jorginho into their, last stages probably in their career, in the TFT. So we'll be looking at Kovacic and also Ruben Loftus-Cheek injury. We don't know how long these players will be out. Kovacic and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. So if you see Chelsea looking out for other players, there's a possibility they're trying to bring in young players, new players to be able to move the team from where they are in the Premier League to at least in the top 4. So we got 9 of us watching right now. Let's get nine likes. Let's get 9. We only have 7, so we can get 9 and even get it to 20 or 25 or 50 by the end of the stream. We can do that. We can all do that. And also do not forget to share the link. Share the link. If you're watching us from Facebook, we're streaming live on Facebook and then YouTube at the same time. So let me know wherever you're watching us from, and then let me know what you think of the stream today. King Soul said we need a right back. Right back for they have been linked for a right back to come in and help Reece James and Aspilicueta, because we cannot end the whole entire season with just Aspilicueta and then Reece James. So yeah, we can if you and we have other players that Chelsea are talking to in regards to right back position. Kante is staying. Absolutely, Kante is staying. There's a new deal for Kante at the football club. Having Kante is way better than what we have at this moment, because the only thing has to do is the medical team have to manage players very, very, very well. Because like I said, I've already said it, and I think I don't have to continue saying it again. Reece James starting was not good for him. He was supposed to be from the bench and play just 30 minutes. If we have Reece James play 30 minutes, I'm sure we wouldn't have seen that injury again that would take Reece James away for 4 weeks. So Yeah, like I said, do you rate Dumfries? Dumfries, um, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I know statistics are there showing him. I watch him in the World Cup, but I'm not so sure. Not so sure of him. Not a whole lot. Like I see, um, you know, I haven't seen much of him in the Champions League. That is where you see the creme de la creme. I've seen him more. I mean, I got to know more of the Dumfries in the World Cup because I didn't know much of him during the his club season. But I know I've seen other players that have played in the Champions League. So yeah, with that, I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't sit here and be a liar. I haven't seen much of him in the Champions League, but I saw him, and I don't want to rate players based on this World Cup. Like I said, some of the players, some of the countries that you played against, they could be having just two superstars or even one superstar. Like I said, the Switzerland team had three of them, which is Granit Xhaka. They have one from Chelsea, and they have I think a Kanji from Manchester City. So I don't really rate players so much on the World Cup because it's a one of a kind tournament, and then not all these nations have superstars that are always coming in. Just like you see Brazil parade world superstars from start to 11. They even have Anderson. They have also this Manchester City goalkeeper. I forgot his name. So they have even the bench alone. The bench alone is scary. Goalkeepers, they have goalkeepers there that even did not get a chance to play. So World Cup can be deceiving, like Chess Perspective said, can be very very deceiving, and it is true, can be deceiving. Like I said, and I said the overhaul that Chelsea will be doing. We'll be looking at Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Those players, we need players to come in. We need players to come in the midfield to help because, Ruben is becoming an injury pro player. And Kante has been injured for a while, but I'm very happy Chelsea are giving him another extra contract, maybe two more years with the club because fully fit Kante is like four players on the pitch. Why Chelsea midfield overhaul expected? Why are we expecting a midfield overhaul? Chelsea will be looking to add the players in the midfield with four most rumored names. We'll be looking at Enzo, Fernandez, Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice, Moses Caicedo. Like I said, Moses Caicedo, these four players, definitely Chelsea will be having two of these players in this January transfer, which we already see that Enzo Fernandez is the guy there. So yeah, I've seen Herbert is here at this moment. See Herbert hanging there for a minute. Yep. Herbert just joined us here. So, like I said, Enzo Fernandez, Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice, Moses Caicedo. These are the four players Chelsea are looking up to. And no matter what, two of these players will be at the club. Those that I don't think, it could be Moses Caicedo and then Enzo Fernandez. I don't see Chelsea bringing in Jude Bellingham or Declan Rice this January transfer. If there's going to be any of them joining, it's probably going to be in the summer transfer window. Here, Kim So said, he said Ruben should be sold to any Italian club. Maybe I don't know. Ruben is not young. I think he's about 26 years old now. He's in his prime, but he's not. There's a talent in Ruben, But when he search forward, he's not getting the goals to be able to secure that position. Ruben is very, very good. Tall. He doesn't use his height very well. Very strong. When you talk about thick, tall players, Ruben has a lot in him. Ryan, welcome back. Herbert, welcome back to the stream. What do you make of this deal? This news going on. Let me ask your opinion on Cristiano Ronaldo, 200 million a year. What do you make of that, Herbert?
I mean, look, life comes at you fast, man. That's what I can say. Uh, like he gave the interview to Piers Morgan saying that like I still have ambitions and still want to play at the top level, and you won't believe that I have so many offers. So why did you take that offer and why did you go to Saudi Arabia? Like if your skills,
Habit, habit. I'm
yes.
not sure. Do you wanna do something to the microphone or your head? I mean, your microphone is not sounding very well.
Okay, is it fine now?
Yeah, great. It looks great now. It sounds great. Sounds great now.
Okay. Yeah, so look, I mean, this guy was
Okay,
saying like, I have still multiple offers from top European clubs, and I still want to play at the top level. And so, like, and now he's signing to, I think, wait, I just have some breaking news right now. I'm just watching the Man City and Everton game.
yeah,
And like, obviously, I don't know if you follow that, were watching that, but Demari Gray, he
it looks
scored a
great.
rocket for, yeah, it's 1-1 right now. And Demari Gray, he just scored a rocket of a goal, like a proper rocket from the
So,
left wing. So it's 1-1.
so 1-1. Everton 1, City 1.
Yeah. Demari Gray with an absolute rocket. He has scored those kind of goals. He scored against us also when he was at Leicester. So that's a very good goal, man. Very, very good goal.
Yeah, Newcastle are still 0 and Leeds United 0 at this moment. Man United
Yeah,
have
look,
seen.
look back to Ronaldo. Like,
Yeah,
he's there for 2 years. He's got a big contract, and he is officially the most expensive player ever signed in football history. But look, man, I don't know if it's about the money, as Chelsea perspective says. But look, it's good he has got the money. But as a United fan, I couldn't be more happy seeing him, go into that league, because
yeah,
this guy was saying all sorts of things like, he's still the top player, he's still a Ballon d'Or contender, and all those kind of things. So it's just poetic, man. I mean, look, I've never been into this Messi Ronaldo debate, but to see Messi lift the World Cup and just weeks after this guy is signing for a Saudi Arabian club, I think that's what I said. Like, life comes at you fast. 2 weeks ago, you were giving interview and
yeah.
boycotting the club. Now you're
Mm.
you're playing in an unknown league. So good for him, man, in terms of money. But I couldn't be more happy to see him wearing that yellow shirt.
Yeah, I understand when you use the word on. I understand. I have a little problem when you use the word unknown league. We the Arabian League is just main. I know it's unknown, but mainly there for us is being tagged as the MLS league is made for the retired players. It is the same thing because lots of Brazilian players that goes on the retire end up playing there. I know Romario also end up playing in the Arabian in the Middle East somewhere. I bet the Pele, lots of big players when they're about to end their career, they go there and get the money and then bring the career to an end. So I know it's a money making league for retired players, but the main reason why Cristiano Ronaldo and Kim Sol even just said it's to keep the brand alive. To keep CR7 brand alive, which I don't see. Messi don't have any. All I hear is the GOAT, Messi the GOAT, the Messi the GOAT. And then Cristiano Ronaldo is the GOAT as well. But then there's something else there that makes Cristiano Ronaldo so rich and rich and rich, which is the Arab money and also the CR7 brand. Big up to you, Chelsea Perspective. Chelsea Perspective said money, money, money. Yeah, money makes everything goes on. 200 million a year. Absolute lots of money. We got 12 of us watching the stream right now. Please do not hesitate. Do not forget to like the video and also subscribe if you haven't. We have 7 likes already. We got 12 and 11, so we can get to 12 and 11 likes as we're here. Big up to you, Kim P, and hope you're doing very well in the States, wherever you are. I know you're a Manchester United fan. We will find the news for you. We will find if I have any new news for you. And we have Herbert over here. He's a United fan. If you have something new, he will share with us at this moment. So, like I said, if you're a Chelsea fan, Chelsea are looking forward to bring in 4 players, which include Moses Caicedo, Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, Enzo Fernandez. And I see Chelsea bringing in 2 midfield to help the midfield. This midfield that we have now, we can expect any 2 from above in Chelsea starting for Chelsea very soon. So Ryan, Herbert, with all these players that I just mentioned, which of these 2 do you think can be able to move into the club this January? Because for like I said,
Uh, I
go
think
ahead.
Enzo Fernandez looks more likely. Since you have already agreed verbal terms with the player, now you
Mhm.
just have to agree terms with the club. What I'm hearing is that Chelsea don't want to pay upfront 103 million. They want to do it like, package, like, this amount in X year and, then the next year like that. But they don't want that. They just signed him 6 months ago. So they are not willing to sell him, in that kind of structure. They want upfront 103 million euros. So I don't know if, like, Chelsea are willing to go that far. Maybe they can. But obviously Enzo is a certain option for you guys. You mentioned Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice, and Caicedo. I don't think Bellingham is leaving, neither Declan Rice. And I mean, I don't know if you saw the quote from that Brighton manager. He said that
Yeah.
Caicedo and McAllister, both of them, he would like to stay till till the summer. So that looks unlikely as well, since you are already expecting to increase N'Golo Conte's contract. So at the moment, like, Enzo Fernandez is your best bet. But I still think you need a striker, man. I think you need a forward. I don't know who you are linked with. You got Nkunku over the line, but he can't
Yeah,
play till next
he can
season.
play.
So
Yeah, but for now
yeah, so
we still have Aubameyang and then Raheem Sterling on the left hand side, and
mm,
Aubameyang also in there. So and then the Detro Fafana also coming in. I don't think he's gonna go on loan. He's probably. I
yeah,
think that he might land and then even get some game time at Chelsea. So I don't think Chelsea will loan him out. But I'm not so sure of Santos with his work permit and all that stuff. So yeah, if you're just joining us, we got 10 of us. Please do us a favor and then like the video, please. We can do better. Excuse me.
I think you're on mute.
Yeah, sorry about that. From what I read yesterday, Eric Ten Hag striker plan in this January transfer. Ten Hag once again, literally have he wants a striker that is matching sporting criteria and then also financial criteria. So I'm not so sure of what Ten Hag is looking for. A kind of a striker coming in this January. Have you heard anything of kind of a striker that Ten Hag wants this January, Herbert?
Yeah, yeah. Look, I saw that quote as well. I mean, it's irritating to hear him say all that, but I can understand. It's not just him. All the previous United managers have to work under a budget. So look, since Cody Gakpo is gone,
Mm-hmm.
there are two options I think only available for United. One is Memphis Depay, which I don't want, because
Yeah.
I don't think, like, we should be going back for ex players like that, especially him. So there is nothing wrong with him. I don't know, man. I just don't want, like, his lifestyle and his behavior and everything. Like, he's open to criticism in the English Premier League. So but look, our main target today, I don't know if you saw the odds today. There are one player, the João Felix. He's linked with both United and Chelsea because we both need strikers. And
Okay.
United are 2-1, and Chelsea are, I think, 4 or 5-1. So United look favorite at the moment because we need players, man. We need a striker. I don't know if you saw today's game. Like,
Mhm.
Martial was very bad, and Felix can play anywhere across the front three. He can play as a 10 as well. So anyone having a bad game, we can bring him on with Sancho coming as well. So
Yeah.
I think Felix is the most likely for United. And as I told you before, like, we love a brand name. We love a star name. We love to sell shirts. The number 7 shirt is vacant. And Felix, I think, I don't know if Chelsea can pay him 350K a week, because that's what he wants. That's what Atletico wants him as well.
Mhm.
So United can do. We have just cleared Ronaldo's 550K
Yeah.
a week wages, so we can pay him. We can definitely pay him.
Yeah. Herbert said you can definitely play. Yeah, Felix. Yeah, there's a question here for you from a Manchester United fan. He said, "Hi, what you think of the United game today versus Wolves?" I think it was awful. It was awful. It was an awful game. Wolves are playing better now. But what do you make of it, Ryan, as a Manchester United fan?
Yeah, look, every
I mean,
time we play
Herbert.
Wolves, it's a very awful watch, man. I don't know if you know the statistics. The last 11 times we have played them, only one goal has been scored. Like, the teams who have won the game, they have only won by one
Yeah.
goal. So it's never a good watch. United versus Wolves, it's a snooze fest. And it was pretty much similar today as well. I don't know if you saw this. Like, Rashford was benched today.
Yeah, he was on bench, and I think it has to do with the disciplinary issues from
Yeah,
Eric Ten Hag.
he came late to a meeting, he overslept, and Ten Hag benched him. So I absolutely love that because a manager has to be given permission to manage, and if he feels like he's getting out of line, you
Yeah,
bench him. And I think we all agreed, and then you scored a goal as well. So all worked out well. Performance-wise, I think I don't know if you know this, like Maguire is our fifth choice centre back now. From fourth, he has become
fit,
fifth.
fit now.
Yeah, he's fifth because we have Lindelof, we have
Yeah,
Varane, Martinez, uh, and now Luke Shaw can play as well. He's playing left centre back because Ten Hag loves a left-footed centre back.
yeah.
That's why he bought Martinez. He paid so much money for him. So Maguire, I don't know if you saw Rio Ferdinand's quote today. He said that if I saw that team shoot today, I'll be looking for a new club in January. And we want that as well. We want Maguire to look for a new club. And Tottenham are generally interested in him, Tottenham Hotspur, because they
Tottenham
play a
Hotspur,
back
yeah,
three. Yeah, Maguire looks half decent in a back three, and Conte plays a defensive football like Southgate. So it should, the stars are lined. But
yeah,
only problem is that Maguire is on 200K a week, and Tottenham, they are not a big wage bill. They don't have a big wage bill. So let's see, man, what happens. But about today's game, just to come back, Rashford was
yeah,
good. Varane, I mean, look, every time Varane plays for United, it just looks different, man. The whole defense with him in the back, how you have Thiago Silva,
yeah.
especially when you won the Champions League. That's class. You can tell this guy has won multiple Champions League. So Varane was man of the match comfortably, and Casemiro was good. Rashford's goal was good, but other than that, some stinking performances from Martial. Anthony needs to step it up. So yeah, but 3 points was important. Now we are in the top four, and we are only 2 points behind Newcastle. So with the game in hand, and we play Bournemouth next. So and you guys play Man City. Chelsea welcomed Man City at the bridge next week.
I don't think you see. I understand it's getting very difficult and it's getting very interesting as time goes on. Let me read what I have here. I think I've read Kim Soul's no Kim P's message. Kim P message has been read, and then Stephen said, make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, guys, if you come on, please make sure to like and subscribe. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Let me know where you're watching the stream from. If it's Facebook, my group over there, let me know if you're one of us. So, and also do not hesitate, send your comment. And this is what David Ornstein have to say about the beautiful goal from Demarai Gray for Everton. For the first time in a long time, I'm genuinely happy and back feeling myself, playing like myself. The last few years have been up and down, but I wouldn't change it. That is Demarai Gray starting to shine after a tough spell in his life. Yeah, absolutely. There's another player. He's been a very good player. If you talk about Demarai Gray, always reminds me of James Maddison. Those two players, they look similarly. They look alike. From the way the ambition, and they're very ambitious when they play in football. They can strike. They can do all kind of flick and tricks in football for them to announce their presence. So Demarai Gray will come back, and I'm very happy that he's feeling himself and he's very happy and scoring a wonder goal, just like Chelsea Perspective said. What a goal! What a goal! So yeah, I'm very happy. Demarai Gray is scoring wealthy against Manchester City. So yes, we're gonna move on to the next point. Stephen Costi. Stephen, if you're free, you can join us here. If not, there's another stream tomorrow. We'll have you, and also you being part of the chat and being part of the group, also participating in the comments, also help the channel a lot. So wherever you find yourself, it's also it also help the stream. And also, guys, do not forget, just like this video, put a like on it, and also share the video for us, and let me know where you're watching us from. Firmino's future. Herbert, Firmino, club still wants Firmino to stay at Liverpool after Cody Gakpo signing. With with Gakpo, Nunez, Salah, Jota, and later on with Diaz, we can expect very little chances for Firmino in starting 11. So what is going on, Herbert, with Liverpool?
Yeah, look, they
What do you
have now
say,
six
Fabinho?
striking options. Yeah,
Yeah,
they have six striking options, and all of them are they can start. It's not like they have bench players. It's like you guys with Cucurella and Chilwell.
Yeah.
So obviously, all of them will not be happy sitting on the bench because you can only make certain substitutions. Now, like not a whole front three can be replaced. I don't think Salah comes off when Luis Diaz comes in. I think he starts, and Cody Gakpo, you just signed him, so he plays in, and then you spent lots of money for Darwin Núñez. So Firmino, just goes down and down in the pecking order. So it looks unlikely that he will be renewed because they have to get rid of the wage bill as well, because I'm certain like Gakpo and Nunes, their wages are included in this. So I don't know. I think he's a free agent this summer. So
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not sure, man, if he'll sign. I think he'll look for a new club because his chances will be very limited, man. Because but you need you need at least two strikers, and Liverpool, if you remove Firmino, they don't have a proper number 9. So that's a different conundrum because Darwin Núñez, we have seen all what he is about. He's missing open goals. So it's very interesting to see. Very interesting. I don't expect Liverpool to renew it, but I
Yeah.
won't be surprised because of loyalty and emotional attachment to Firmino. They renew him on probably less wages. So yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah, Firmino. I mean, whenever he comes on, he really proves himself. He's always announced his presence. Yeah, let's see what Stephen Costi has to say. He says, "How is it? How is Everton 1-1 against City? Well, it's football. Football is full of uncertainty, and anything can happen in world football, association
They are
football."
defending well. I'm watching the match. It's 83 minutes now. So if
Yeah.
and Pep is bringing on 3 substitutions in, I think Gundogan and Julian Alvarez. So Pickford is having a good game. So that's how it's 1-1.
Yeah, Pep Guardiola is doing his thing. He has lots of money on the bench that are even not playing. So if you need tactical changes, I agree with Pep Guardiola. He can afford to lose this season Premier League. I don't look, if it's Liverpool on top of the Premier League or Manchester, I'll say okay, I want these two teams to win it over Manchester City, but not Arsenal. So yeah, not Arsenal, like I said. Yeah, I have to be a little bit fair, but yeah, it's football. So whoever merits to win the Premier League has to go ahead and win it. If Arsenal win it, they've struggled for quite a long time. If they win it, they deserve to win it because they've played good football. They beat everyone they can beat. Everyone they bring to Arsenal, they beat them. So they beat the teams that they bring to them. So yeah, if Arsenal win it, I don't have a problem with Arsenal winning. I mean, what can I do overall? I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm a football fan. I love football, and I love to see history and greatness in association football. So when someone is playing a very good football, we have to reward him. We have to praise that person for playing good football. Kim So said Firmino underrated. Yeah, he's been with club for quite a long time, from Dortmund to Liverpool. Sometimes I'll say he's underrated in terms of what he does, but then Firmino, I don't know why Brazil don't really feed him that much, but he's been a good player. Anytime my camera is messing up again, I'm sure my camera is messing up again. I don't know why StreamYard does this crazy thing. They do this all the time, and it drives me nuts. So yeah, like I said, Ryan, Firmino, Kim So said Firmino is underrated. Do you believe he's underrated?
Yeah, man, definitely. Because without him, I don't think Salah and Mane worked. I think he had to sacrifice him scoring goals so that them guys can, get 20 plus goals every season. So yeah, I
I
mean,
know.
he's very underrated. He's a fan favorite at Liverpool as well, because what he does, no one in the league, I would say, can do that. That false number 9, come
Yeah,
deep, blink, yeah, so that's Salah and when Mane was there, they can get space. So he's underrated, man. He's a very underrated footballer. He's very good on the ball. And yeah, he doesn't score many goals, but I don't think without him, I think even Klopp will acknowledge this, that without Firmino, they don't
yeah,
win those trophies because he's a very important part of that attack line. So yeah, underrated for sure, man.
yeah. He's a player that can really find those pockets of spaces and then lay those assists to Mane and Salah all the time for them to get those goals. But if people can watch those games very well, I've seen a lot of performance from Firmino. Those passes that he gives to Mane and Salah. Yeah, big up to everyone that is there. We've got 11 of us watching. Please do not forget to subscribe as you join us. And I put a poll in. I'm not sure if the poll is still there. I had a question where I talk about can't find it right now at the moment. Let me see, maybe I can find it. Yeah. What's you guys' thoughts on Hendrick and Chelsea link? Hendrick and Chelsea link. Well, the next one will be Hendrick and Chelsea, according to the Guardian today, the newspaper in England. He says Chelsea also held on hold an interest in the Mudryk and may even hijack Arsenal. I even listened to earlier on the Chelsea Perspective show, and they consider that not to be an hijack if both teams are interested in it. Whoever pays more, whoever pays whatever the club is looking for, has a high possibility of winning that player. So it wouldn't be an hijack as they put a hijack over there in the media to draw people's attention. So that is what Bobby was trying to explain in the earlier stream from that I was with Chelsea Perspective. So yeah, guys, another wonderful guy. You can check him out. Check him out if you haven't seen him before. Check him out. Chelsea Perspective guy. He's also a good guy. He does some good stream. So Stevie said Lukaku has done another interview with Sky. And what's the interview about, Steven? Can you share with us what's the interview? Lukaku's interview, latest interview about. I hope it's not going to be another bombshell. Herbert, I'm not sure if you've heard the latest from Hendrick to Chelsea. Hendrick Arsenal hijack. I'm not sure if it's you're gonna describe that as a hijack or the deal going on. I watch statistics on this player, and he's absolutely a good player. His numbers are looking very good, but coming to the Premier League is a different animal. Can he be successful in the Premier League, Herbert? If you know about Hendrick.
No, I have not heard about. I don't like Hendrick from that Arsenal player that target him, that Ukrainian guy.
Yeah, it's been linked with Arsenal, highly linked with Arsenal, and now he's been linked with Chelsea
his
too.
Name is Mudryk, isn't it? His name Mudryk is not Hendrick.
Sorry, it's Mudryk. Yeah, Mudryk. Sorry, it's Mudryk.
Yeah. They value him like around 75 or 80 million, like that, and Arsenal are not willing to pay that kind of money for a player in the Ukrainian league. So I don't see any kind of links with Chelsea. I mean, you guys need players, but not him. He's much like a winger kind of.
And we got too many wingers.
Someone bought Lukaku in the conversation. I was just searching for him. He's done some kind of interview, but it is in Italian.
Yeah, Steven said he's done another interview, and it looks like it's in Italian, but it's not yet out. It will probably be out later. We'll be looking out for those interview. We will be looking out for those interview here soon. Jorginho and Napoli links. Jorginho and Napoli links. As has been reported from the Repubblica have reported that Jorginho now wants to return to Naples after his contract expires with Chelsea. Newcastle and Barcelona are already interested in Jorginho. Newcastle, I think they declined that interest, but then it looks like he may end going back to Naples if in case Chelsea don't want him anymore. That would be the preferred place for him to go and then play good football. What do you make of these rumors coming out from the Repubblica?
I mean, Jorginho, I don't know like what kind of football Potter wants to play, because Jorginho is a good footballer, man, but he lacks so many things like in the modern game. He has got no physicality, and he's not kind of he doesn't move around the pitch much. So Newcastle would be a good place to go. I wouldn't be like him, Joel Lintel, and Bruno Guimaraes. That's a decent midfield. So but I think he's on good wages as well, Jorginho. So I mean, look, if he doesn't renew, then you can go and buy Caicedo. So that will be good. But I think it's time to part with Jorginho, man. I think he has done enough for Chelsea. He won you the Champions League. He was very good in that season. So time to move on, I think.
Yeah, I think just like I said, Chelsea are looking into Moses Caicedo and also the likes of Enzo Fernandez in the midfield. So Jorginho doesn't offer too much, but I don't know. Some Chelsea fans love him because he's a good guy. Some Chelsea fans don't like because of his physicality. He doesn't have that strength. But then this is coming from Steven said Luis Suarez has joined Gremio in Brazil, 2 years contract. Rejected MLS and Saudi side. Oh. Rejected MLS and Saudi side. So a team MLS have rejected him, and then Saudi side have also rejected Luis Suarez, and he's joining a Brazilian side for 2 year contract. Luis Suarez, I don't even know why people are even giving him contract, Steven. Herbert. I'll come back to you and let's see what you think of Luis Suarez. Big up to Herbert. Herbert said big up to you too. Chelsea perspective. If Arsenal signs Mudryk, they will win the league. Arsenal sign Mudryk. Okay, Mudryk, they will win the league. Steven, I know Chelsea perspective like the Mudryk guy. He love him. Listen to him talk about Mudryk today. He's so much in love with Mudryk. I'm just tired of his what do you call it? The StreamYard. I'm just tired of it. They keep kicking me out, and my camera keep kicking out. I don't know why. Today is when I'm experiencing this. Too much of it today. Too much of this camera thing today. Chelsea perspective said Arsenal will win the league if they sign Mudryk. They could. Kim Pin said camera frozen. Yeah, I just realized that. Thank you very much for paying attention. And I didn't even see it because I wasn't looking at the camera. I was just trying to get the comments down for everyone. Herbert, Luis Suarez, Brazilian team for 2 years. Why wouldn't he retire at this moment instead of moving on from one country to another country? He's now at Brazil.
Yeah, I mean, I think he still wants to stay in South America, so that's why he rejected MLS and Saudi offers. I mean, look, I mean, he still has that striker's instinct. He probably doesn't have that kind of pace and tenacity he used to have in Barca and Liverpool, but he still can finish, man. He's still a very good goal scorer. So I mean, he's let me check his age. I don't think he's like 36 or 37. So he should not be. I think he's younger than Mudryk. So he's 35. So it's not. I mean, he's not that old. He's old, obviously. He's in his mid-30s. So that Gremio, I think that's what you said. Brazilian league. It's a good move for him. He's in South America. So and that's why.
Yeah, I'm trying to switch between my cameras over here because I'm having problem with one camera, but then I'll end up changing again if the other ones come back and it's working. So it looks like we have the main camera back and it's working. So Luis Suarez is moving on just like Cristiano Ronaldo, always more money. But I don't know. I don't think anyone can pay so much for Luis Suarez, but he still wants to play football. Thank you, Luis Suarez, for the damage you've caused in the Premier League and ruling your name everywhere you go. Please tell me where will United finish? Well, United can push very, very far to the top four. Look, right now we can tell Arsenal, Manchester City, those two have gotten their position in the top four. Now it has to be the rest of the two position is going to be between Chelsea, Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, and then what team again? Newcastle United. So you got 4 teams. 4 teams. Did I leave any team behind, Herbert? We got 4 teams that are fighting for the rest of the 4 and 2 spots in the top 4 position. So we got 4 teams fighting for that position. Can Chelsea make it? Can Manchester United? I think Manchester United can make it. United can make it. It will be
look, I mean. Like Arsenal and Man City, them two are certain. I think you can rule them out. So that leaves 2 spots. So United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham, Newcastle. So them are the clubs who are fighting for 2 places. So around 4 or 5 clubs are fighting for 2 places. I would like to rule Tottenham out as well. I don't think they will make it because I don't know if you saw the interview from Conte. I mean, he was saying stuff like. We want to buy players, but we have to give chances to youngsters. I mean, Conte has never given any chances to youngsters. That's well-known fact. He loves players who are already established, who are in their mid-30s or early 30s and late 20s. So he loves ready-made players. So I think I don't think they even have money to spend Tottenham. They are desperate for a centre back. They don't have a right back. So I think we can rule Tottenham out. Anyways, we are ahead of them now. So that leaves Chelsea, Liverpool, and Newcastle. For me, I think Chelsea have a very good chance. I know they are eighth at the moment. I don't think they are. I think they are 9, 10 points behind the top four. But if you get the players which you mentioned, if you get 3 or 4 players, that becomes serious. I think Liverpool will be a very serious contender. So I think if United signs Felix, if they can sign Felix and probably a backup right back, I won't mind a backup right back. Let's leave that. But if they sign João Felix, I think then I can say one of those 2 spots will be belonging to United.
Yes, if this United signs up Felix, they can nail that position over there in the third position, and even move on to the fourth position. So it'll be 4 clubs fighting for this the second, no, the third, and then the fourth position. We're gonna move on to Mendy and AC Milan link, according to journalist Gianluca Di Marzio. AC Milan new target may be Chelsea Mendy after what's his name? AC Milan goalkeeper injury issues. So we're gonna look at that. So it looks like I said, Mendy is a player that we're looking like he'll be leaving in this January transfer window. Now Chelsea have 3 goalkeepers. We have one from the MLS who was being named that as the MLS goalkeeper of the year for the MLS league. So he's now with Chelsea. Mendy is not happy being the second fiddle to Kepa, but Mendy forget that Kepa was the first choice goalkeeper before Mendy came in, and he had that momentum. He was playing very well when he came in as Chelsea number 1, and Kepa was going through his nightmare, and he's had patience on the bench. So why would Mendy have that patience? But he wants to move on to a different club. But I wish him well if he moves on. Herbert, Mendy link with AC Milan. What do you make of that move, or Ramos?
I mean, I don't know, man. That looks a bit flimsy to me. I mean, Chelsea need 2 keepers. I don't see why you guys will let him go. I mean, Kepa and Mendy, them guys are decent enough to share the roles. Plus, I know Mike Maignan, I think that's the AC Milan keeper. He is highly, highly rated. He's one of the best upcoming keepers. So if when he comes back fit, I mean, Mendy will have to hold the bench again. So rather than doing all that, just hold the bench at Chelsea and share it with Kepa. So I don't see that move happening. I mean, why would you take another problem? Then you have to replace Mendy. I mean, you mentioned some MLS goalkeeper. I mean, I don't trust that league. So I don't care if you're the best goalkeeper from that league. Playing in the Premier League is a completely different animal. So I don't think you need to mess too much with the goalkeeping situation. It's fine. They are not the best, but you can get by with it. You have other issues to address.
But what if the player is willing to leave the club? Can you force him to stay?
I mean, I don't know if he wants to leave Chelsea. If he said he wants to leave Chelsea, then you guys have no option. But I mean, look, Mendy hasn't been great. And I think perspective says that he's currently injured. So he hasn't been great. He's injured and he wants to go and leave Chelsea. I mean, look, Mendy doesn't seem like that kind of guy. He's not like a mercenary in that way. He's kind of looks. I mean, he's a calm guy. He has a good kind of behavior. His form has been very shaky this season, but I don't think he'll leave Chelsea. And didn't he sign a new deal under Tuchel also? So yeah, I mean, if he leaves, he'll leave on loan probably. Then you can get him back, but I think that's too much of a hassle, man. Then you have to go and get a goalkeeper. I mean, unless you are so confident in Kepa and that MLS goalkeeper, I don't see why you need to bother with this issue.
All right, thank you very much. And we got 14 people watching right now, 14 viewers. If you're just joining us, do not hesitate to put a like on the video. And also, if you're watching us from Facebook, or maybe you're watching us from Twitter, we're streaming live on YouTube and streaming live on Facebook. So yeah, you can follow us and let us know where you're watching us from, and share the videos on your platform that you found yourself. And also put a like on the video for us. It really helped the YouTube algorithm to be able to promote our channel, our videos to people that don't know much about this platform. Just like Chess Perspective said, Mendy is currently injured. Please, guys, do not forget to put a like on the video. Saliba and Arsenal contract issues again. Arsenal and William Saliba extends contract until June 2024. David Ornstein tweeted that earlier on and I have David Oyster on my screen. So yeah, I'm very happy. What do you make of the new contract for Saliba? Has he really nailed that position in Arsenal Football Club? I know he's been good
Yeah,
since he
before
came
that,
back
I'll
in.
just bring in some breaking news. So, Man City have drawn home to Everton 1-1. So, and they have 4 points behind Arsenal. So, Arsenal are playing Brighton away. So, they have a very good chance to extend that lead to 7 points. So, that's the breaking update. They have drawn to Everton at home. Frank Lampard.
Yeah, I think from Frank Lampard this time I've pulled the wonders. Frank Lampard have done it today, and a lot of people say he needs to be sacked. He's not doing what he's supposed to do. So many talks. So yeah, Bleacher Report also came in. It's the Manchester City dropped 2 points in the title race against Everton. What is Arsenal? So now it's going to be Arsenal. 14 of us watching. Please do us a favor. We got only 8 likes. We got 14 of you. Why won't you put a like on the video? It helps the algorithm. Like I said, please,
Leeds,
please.
Newcastle have drawn as well. So, that's a good
Newcastle
news
have
for
drawn.
us.
That's a good news
Yeah,
for Chelsea too.
yeah, for United as well. Let me just, can you bring the table up? We can just see,
Yeah, I'll bring the
who is
table.
there.
I'll bring the table up real quick.
Yeah, because
You,
that's
what do you make of what I just said in terms of um I mean you were on the floor talking about the Saliba issue. So go ahead whilst you take over so I can get
yeah,
the table
Saliba.
up.
I think he'll sign a new contract. I don't see him leaving, unless PSG want to sign a centre back because Kimpembe. I don't think he'll be there at PSG for a long
No.
time, and he's an upcoming centre back in France. So that's always an option. And I don't know if you know this, like Mbappe and
Yeah.
this guy Saliba, they are very good friends. They are from the same amateur club in Bondi. So and Mbappe is sort of the director of football at PSG. So it could happen, but I expect him to sign. I don't think. I mean, you're challenging for the league in the Premier League, so I don't see why he will leave. So I think that should not be a problem for Arsenal.
Yeah, I agree with you. Saliba has been playing very well after he came back from I think he came back from loan from the French league, right? He's been playing very, very well, Saliba. So we have here. I've not been using this Premier League thing. Okay, I got the table here. What's the table? Tables. Subscribe and let me see. I got it here now already. So here we go. We have the table up front. The table is right here, and we're looking at live. I mean, the other teams that haven't played yet. Arsenal have played 15 games compared to what Newcastle have played 17 of them. So they've played almost all their games. And then Arsenal still on top, 15 games. They got 2 games to go, and it's with 40 points. 40 points. Manchester City have drawn their games, so they've lost 2 points, which makes them. So it's Herbert. This is it. What do you want to say about it? You want to check United and Tottenham Hotspur?
Yeah,
Two points difference.
I just want to check the difference between United and Newcastle. So that's 2 points only, and we have still a game in hand.
Yeah.
So and Chelsea are, I think, where are Chelsea? I think you need to scroll down a bit.
We're on
I
15.
think
We played 15 also. We got
so.
2.
United have 32 points. We are at fourth position.
Mhm.
What is Chelsea's position? Ninth.
Chelsea put ninth, yeah, with 24 points, but they got 2 games in hand. They got 2 games to play.
Okay, fine.
So
So
that's
it's not
six
that bad.
points. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, look, that's why you need to bring in players, man, if you want to challenge. I mean, look at the teams above. I mean, I'm very surprised to
Yeah.
see Fulham there. I mean, I don't know how they are doing this, but
Fulham is even ahead of
yeah,
us. Yeah.
yeah, Brighton. I mean, you have played 2 less games, so I mean that should be taken into account. And then don't
Yeah.
forget, next game is Man City, and they have drawn at home, so they will be coming hard at you at the bridge. So that's a very interesting game to watch.
It will be nice. It will be nice. Playing at the bridge is our home. We'll use our home power to maneuver, go through Manchester City. I'm still listening along, my brother, as I'm cooking. Big up to you. I123 love you. Thank you very much. You're always cooking when I get on live. I don't know. This is the second time. Yesterday you were cooking, and today to you're cooking. I can remember. Everything. Say so. Want one City to give me hope. Thank you, City, to give me hope. Oh, CT wants you to take the league. Saliba is an excellent player, said Chelsea perspective. And then Chelsea perspectives, that's what he said. Saliba is an excellent player. He said he's been good playing under um you know Ateta. He's been good. So I wouldn't take nothing away from let's see the bottom of the table looks like. Let me see what the bottom of the table looks like. We have Southampton with literally just 12 points. Southampton. Are we gonna see Southampton, Nottingham Forest, and Wolves? And also we have Wolves there. We have West Ham United there. Oh my God. And look at the points, tally 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 16, 16. I'm going to count from this 17 here, which is Leicester City. 17 to 12, they are all in danger. Or from this team, this line over here, Leicester City line down to 12, which is Southampton. All these teams are in danger. They're in serious trouble. They are in serious trouble. So the relegation league from here. These are the league table. Relegation league, I call them. From Leicester City, Leeds United, Bournemouth, Everton, West Ham United, Wolverhampton Wanderers, Nottingham Forest, and Southampton are in danger. And those are the teams that I will be looking out for before the end of season. Injury update. Chelsea injury update confirming by Potter. Ziyech and Kovacic available for Nottingham game, and also Mendy not still fit after injury in the World Cup. So Mendy would not be, if he's fit, he'll be on the bench. Definitely, we know Kepa will be starting. So Chelsea will be without Ziyech and Kovacic. I'm not sure. I don't think Kovacic is injured. He played the final game, and Ziyech also he played in the final game. So how are they injured? I'm not so sure. Kim P said, I am enjoying the show, brother. I'm enjoying the show with you and Herbert. Thank you very much, Kim P. Kim P, don't forget to share our link, so we can have more people joining us. Those that don't know much about Blue Clouds Media, and also Kim P. If you haven't subscribed to, I know you're always with me over here. I'm not sure if you know about Chelsea Perspective. Another great Chelsea channel you can join. If you're not a Chelsea fan, but if you like football, I know you're a United fan. You always want to have United news. But then if you like football and want to know much more about Chelsea, you can join Chelsea Perspective and subscribe to his channel. It won't hurt, but then it will also help his platform also grow. We need to beat Wolves as Manchester United fan. Absolutely. I think you guys drew. I think it was yeah. You guys won the game 1-0 from Marcus Rashford. I forgot. You guys won the game against Wolves United, and it was the solo goal from Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford has been playing very well under Erik ten Hag, and he even did not start the game. He started from the bench, did a very wonderful job. That one goal helped Manchester United take all 3 points. I put a question: how Mendy turned from most favorite to not desired anymore? How did Mendy? Mendy. The question is, how did Mendy turn from most favorite to not desire at Chelsea Football Club anymore? What is going on? Who knows what is happening with Edouard Mendy? He used to be the number one for Chelsea. Now it looks like he's out of favor. I know Herbert have said much about Mendy. So, like we all said, he's out of form. He's not playing very well. And then, how do we rate Cristiano Ronaldo to Al-Nassr? How do we rate? Is he gonna perform very well in the Arab League? Herbert, let's wrap this one up. This is the last question. Let's wrap that one up, and then we can we call it a day. We call it today. An hour, 30 minutes of streaming. I think that would be enough for us. I don't want to repeat what I've said over and over and over again. Herbert, how would you rate Cristiano Ronaldo at his new club?
I mean, I don't really care, man, how he performs. I mean, he disrespected my club, he disrespected my manager. So I'm not too bothered. Like, if he scores 100 goals in that league, I think his legacy has been, tarnished, especially how he left United. And, I saw certain Madrid fans saying, like, he should never have left Madrid. And like Madrid was his true club, without knowing the fact that Madrid fans are the same fans who booed Iker Casillas out, and he is also a big Madrid legend. So I don't see how that's the thing. I mean, he won you 5 Champions League, that's cool, but it's not like you treated him as well. And
Yeah.
Ronaldo doesn't really care. I don't think he cares about Madrid or Manchester or any other club. He only cares about himself, his brand. And if he scores goals, that's the most important thing for him. He cares a lot about his own vanity. So, look, I mean, yeah, I mean, he'll score goals, man, and he'll be probably building up that league so that more people can come in, probably turn that into a Chinese league. Remember, like, Oscar, Hulk, and all those guys went there for like 4 or 5, 6 years ago. So yeah, man, it's a good deal for him, good for his family. I mean, I don't know if he needs more money. He's good, like he's got more money than the federal government. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, look, he can score all those goals. It doesn't concern me. I'm just happy that he's out of United.
Yeah, Herbert say he doesn't really care about what Cristiano Ronaldo do or what he does at Al-Nassr. Al-Nassr, that's the club he signed for. He'll be making 200 million a year with all sponsorship deals and bonuses and all that kind of stuff. Chester Pistetti said, "I'm not sure either. I do not remember what he said before. He said you don't have to be a Chelsea fan to join Blue Clouds Media. As long as you love football, you will fit in here. We talk football, all terms, and all have our own opinion. Thank you very much. I want to love you. I love you so much. I want to three. Love you so much wherever you are, and I thank you for always tuning in whenever I'm live. And then I thank you. I wish I could taste your meal. You cooking that dinner or you making a breakfast, whatever time. I'm not sure whatever time it is wherever you are. But then thank you for always tuning in and showing love to my platform. We got 15 of us here, guys. Let's make it to 15. We made it to 11. We can make it to 15 before we wrap up the screen. We got 15 of us. Let's all put a vote in there. Come on. But like it. Don't forget, bottom left corner below, like the video and also keep a bell notification icon active so when I go live, you wouldn't miss anything from Blue Clouds Media. We talk sports, we talk all around sports, top news, new Chelsea news, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, everything that you can talk of. We talk about it over here. And then I keep reading all the news over here. It says Adlaki Science's big up brother, big up to you. That's from just a perspective. He said, I think Mendy lost the hunger he had when he joined Chelsea. Absolutely, I've seen that. The hunger is not there, and it's not performing very well. And I always remember that blunder, that pass he gave to what's his name, Rudiger against Real Madrid at the bridge. It was stinky pass. It's not worth a pass at all. That we could have make it through to the next stage in the Champions League competition, but because of that pass, also Mendy made too many mistakes. Lucky said, as United fan, I want players. How maybe who wants play for club, regardless of a player. As United fan, I want players who wants to play for the club, regardless of a player. I'm not so sure, but I'm trying to make meaning to what he said. Sometimes it happens. I've done it many times where I type and then I have the thing in my head and then I type and then mix it up. So I get it. Lucky, I get what you're trying to say. He said, "Our best Ronaldo future." Definitely, Ronaldo want to keep CR7 brand alive. That's the main reason why he's doing what he's doing. I thought say in Europe. Okay, I get what you players. Okay, player that plays in Europe. Okay, I get that now. Lucky. Manchester City. Manchester City. What about Manchester City? What do you want to say about Manchester City? I want to love you. Said, Branch, my brother. I'm between breakfast and lunch as I have been busy this morning. We will have to set plans to meet up sometimes, my brother. Whoa, that would be nice. I hope your husband don't eat me up. I hope your husband don't eat me up. Yeah, it would be nice to meet you in person if you're in the States. I don't mind meeting my viewers. I'll take it to that level, trying to be close to viewers, just like we are over here. We talking football, and then also we getting to know each other. As I know the right time that my one of my best viewers always have their brunch going. I123 love making food at a specific time, 11 o'clock, my streaming time. That's when she goes and does breakfast or brunch. So thank you very much. But one day I'll try to taste that food you make. Yeah, guys, it's been a wonderful stream. We got 12 of us now, and we got 12 likes. We could have done better, but some people came in, listened for a little bit, and then left without giving me any love, giving me my like. But it's okay. Next time they will give me that like that I was supposed to have. So yeah, best of luck to everyone that came in. Like you said, lost ground, title maybe, lost ground title maybe they will lose. They will look at Champions League. I'm trying to understand the sentence or the comment. Lost ground title maybe they will look at Champions League. I'm not sure. Maybe Manchester City. Oh, who are you referring to? I'm not so sure. I'm trying to make sense to the your wonderful comment that you have. But anyway, thank you for very much for the comment. If I did understood what you said, um, he says City draw point in league today, but I think they will go for UEFA Champions League. Definitely, like I said, beginning City, Arsenal have nailed the first and second position. Now it's going to be Manchester City. It's going to be Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, Newcastle, and then Chelsea. These four teams will be fighting for the third and then the fourth position. Who will make it there will depend on how deep your squad is. That is why I think Chelsea are fighting very hard to bring in players to help the midfield, because our midfield doesn't exist. Our goal scoring ratio is also very low. I mean, very low now. We create so many chances, but then we cannot finish those chances. Also, when the players get in front of the 18-yard box, the thinking, the final the decision making up front is not there anymore. So sometimes I wonder what is going on. We got 16 guys, more people coming in. Do me a favor, please put a like on the video. Let's put a like on the video. It helps the YouTube algorithm. My brother Chelsea Perspective will tell you that all the time. It helps the algorithm. So guys, if you're part of the 15 that are live watching, please I don't have to be begging you. You should know better. You can put a like on this video. You should put a like on this video. To let's see if we can get 20 before we go. Waiting for 20 more likes before. So that means we're waiting for four more likes so we can bring the stream to an end. I hope we can get that fast before we leave. So let's try and see. We got 12, so that means 8 now. I think 8 of them. 8 likes. So probably we can't make it. That'll be too much for me. I don't want to see when I sit for too long, my back hurts. It hurts my back because of my my surgery. So I have to go. Yeah, I think Lucky said the Newcastle fans push club. Wow, yeah. Newcastle are pushing very, very hard. They're pushing very, very hard to get there. But I don't know what is going on with West Ham United. I don't know what was going on with West Ham United. They signed, I think they spent almost about 190 million last season, brought in big name players. Bruno Guimaraes from the Brazilian squad. Brazilian team, they brought Bruno Guimaraes there, and I haven't seen what he's done. I'm not sure if Bruno Guimaraes is West Ham or Newcastle United. Bruno Guimaraes. I'm not so sure of the guy. Let me see. If I could be right. Bruno Guimaraes, another player that came in. So let me see if I was right. I thought, yeah, Newcastle United. So Bruno Guimaraes is a guy. I think Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta will be the player that I was referring to. This player came into West Ham United. I haven't done that much. But Bruno Guimaraes, looking at Bruno Guimaraes, he's been an outstanding player. 14 matches, 13 and 3 goals, 3 assists, 1 yellow card. Played 3 FA Cup games, no goals in the FA Cup yet, 0 assists. 0 yellow card and 0 red card. So yeah, Bruno Guimaraes, I've been playing well. But the player I was talking about is Lucas Paqueta. Paqueta in there for West Ham United. So guys, thank you very much. We got 13 like. Good. I really appreciate it. I mean, from 12 to 13, I will take it. It's better than none. It's better than none because spending time here, bringing you guys the news that you guys want to hear. I covered lots of news. I covered Liverpool. I covered Arsenal. Then I covered breaking news, which is Cristiano Ronaldo signing 200 million deal a year, and also I covered Chelsea. So yeah, I try to cover most of the news in the top 6, especially. I can go down and down and down, but then if and also I covered news from AC Milan, Mendy going to AC Milan, Jorginho being linked to Napoli. Those are all news that I covered today. Roberto Firmino's feature, with Liverpool. So yeah, I did as much as I can. We all know what is going on with Enzo Fernandez. We're waiting. I don't want to be repeating the same story over and over. I want to bring you fresh news. So whenever the new news come on and it's a breaking news, yep, I'll bring it up here because everyone knows what is happening with Enzo Fernandez. The latest update, as is being stated, you all know it. If you don't, I will see if I can bring it back to you. I can give you the latest update on Enzo Fernandez if there is new over here. Let me see what Fabrizio Ronaldo have to say. He pinned that one. So let me see the latest on Enzo Fernandez. As of now, the latest that he has put on his platform is Chelsea are now in direct talks with excuse me. Chelsea are now in direct talk with Benfica for Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea want to offer huge fee instead of paying release clause in one solution. So Benfica also asks full of a 120 million euro clause, as is being stated from Fabrizio Ronaldo. Understand Enzo already said yes, so it's the same news. Nothing has changed at this moment. So Enzo Fernandez have agreed to join Chelsea, but now the player and Chelsea have agreed the terms. Now he has to do the terms from the football club and then Chelsea Football Club. So one aspect is out of the way. Now Chelsea have to work hard with Benfica. So let's say if you're just joining us, just please put a like on it before we wrap up the stream. If you're joining a little bit late, I'm very sorry. Joining early tomorrow, I always stream 4 p.m. UK time, and it's always 11 a.m. My time here, Eastern time in Michigan, United States to be precise. That's where I'm located. So yeah, stay tuned for 4 p.m. UK time and also 11 a.m. Michigan time, Eastern time. So thank you all for being here. Like you said, for relegation. Yeah, relegation purposes, I already talk about it. It's we got West Ham are still there. Southampton are still there. We will talk more about relegation in the next stream that I make. We'll talk more about relegation and see what you guys think. Which of these teams will be going on relegation? So yeah, you guys have a most wonderful day. Enjoy your day. Be careful. Don't do what I wouldn't do because there's so many things I wouldn't do. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but then we have things that are not good for us. As the Bible said, everything is made for man, but not all are good for us. So be careful, and life is too short. Enjoy the best as you can, but then be wise enough. Now, see you guys tomorrow. Leo Desperados. Like I said, hang on to hope. And then I'll see you guys again in the next stream. Same time, 4 o'clock UK time and 11 a.m. my time. See you again. See ya. Mwah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. What's up, guys? Welcome back to